Shinju's appeared twice in the past, first as a lower rarity unit, then upgraded to a 5-star, and now suddenly she's gone from physical to magic as a Neo Vision unit. She's also a lot more energetic. Look at that sprite! Beach Buoy Shinju's Trustmaster reward is a materia that boosts lightning, water, wind, and earth resistance by 20%, and also gives a strong limit burst regen as well. However, while it's nice that there's a good spread of elemental resistance, 20% just isn't that much. The limit burst regen does kind of balance things, but I'm sure we all remember fights that require a hefty amount of elemental resistance. Whether or not this is useful will greatly depend on her current inventory. Her Super Trustmaster reward is a floaty. Where can I get that? It's an accessory that boosts magic, boasts a passive that nullifies charm and boosts the limit burst gauge fill rate by 100%, and also boosts water and earth resistance by 20%. Onto her active abilities. The two deal magic earth damage that chains a bolting strike. Each whip has a 120% earth resistance, while Sexy Summer Whip gets stronger the more you use it, and has a surprisingly decent charm affliction rate as well. Hyped up at the beach can be used once per battle. It boosts Shinju's earth damage by 30%, her magic by 280%, gives her a strong stone magic killer buff, and completely fills her limit burst gauge. Magic boost will buff her magic of each use, though it does reduce her spirit by 50% in exchange. She also has two magic spells, Water Ga and Stone Ga, and both can be awakened further. Passives. But for Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward equipped, Shinju gains a double strong Stone Killer and a 100% equipment magic boost when carrying a single weapon. With this Stone Killer, she'll hit the cap thanks to her innate passives. She also has a strong double Aquatic Killer, limit burst damage buff, and a decent limit burst gauge regen too. She prefers to carry a single weapon, and meets half the boost to the chain cap limit when doing so. Her normal attack has been changed to deal magic earth damage and maybe inflict stop, which could make it pretty useful in arena if you hate everyone there. She also has a guts buff too. At EX plus 2 she gets an instant limit burst. At EX plus 3 she gets 500 magic. Let's look at her limit burst. It lowers the enemy's earth resistance by 120%, boosts her limit burst damage by 100%, and then deals a single strong earth magic blow. Her super limit burst is pretty much a direct upgrade. First, with the automatic magic shift buff, she boosts her magic by 250% and her limit burst damage by 200% before filling her limit burst gauge. The super limit burst itself boasts a 125% earth imperil, boosts her earth damage by 35%, gives her a strong aquatic and stone magic killer, and then deals even more damage. So let's rank Brave abilities. Raising both just raises their damage modifier, and that's really it. Sexy Summer Whip is the stronger of the two though. Time to make a damage rotation. On turn 1, use Beach Whip and double cast Sexy Summer Whip. On turn 2, triple cast Sexy Summer Whip. On turn 3, triple cast Magic Boost. Do the same on turn 4. On turn 5, her super limit burst is ready, so go ahead and use that. You repeat the rotation from here, though you want to use Hyped Up at the Beach on turn 7 to buff her super limit burst. Feel free to weave in her limit burst as you please, though you want to make room for 2 turns of storing to really strengthen her super limit burst. So, EX2. As a super limit burster, Shinju automatically benefits from further EX awakenings as it decreases the cooldown on her super limit burst. It also makes her kit a lot more redundant, basically relegating it to 2 turns of storing and 1 whip at EX plus 3. It does come with additional bonuses at each awakening though. EX plus 2 gives her Super Trustmaster reward and an instant limit burst. This is a nice tool if you can cap a chain at the start, and Shinju's limit bursts have their own imperil so you don't really need her active abilities in the first place. EX plus 3 gives 500 magic, for the players who want to dumb down her kit while streamlining its high damage output. Pay for what you prefer, I guess. So how good is Beach Buoy Shinju? She's a powerful earth magic damage dealer, and that's really it. She does have Water Ga for a bit more elemental variety, but her damage drops considerably when you compare her potential with Water to Earth. Flip that around though, and you've basically got the strongest earth magic damage dealer in the game in your hands here. However, as a super limit burster, she also faces other flaws. Most significantly, equipment setup, as each piece of defense will ultimately take away from her offense, likely resulting in a setup that doesn't allow her to perform at her best. All in all, she's like Pups, strong but pretty boring. At least her sprite work is cute. Thanks for watching, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you plan to get Beach Buoy Shinju. Other than sprite work, it's hard to say what's really appealing here. Best Earth Magic Damage Dealer is great and all, but there's 8 elements in the game, meaning there will be fights where she can't contribute. But on the other hand, cute kitty floaty.